Hello, hello, hello. Of course, I went live. Thought I was live. Just talking to myself, I guess. Forgot to push the little blue button that says go live. Jean's due here anytime. So I hope y'all are excited about that. She's going to come play with us. I don't know. I don't know what she's going to play with today. I'm going to do a little journal page here in a little bit. You all may be over at Care's auction. I don't know. It's kind of quiet. Huh, that's really interesting. One of these days I will finish all of these covers. Maybe. Not sure. Ah, there's some folks. Hello, hello. First thing I did, guys, was start talking to myself and then realize that I hadn't pushed the little blue button to go live. So I'm glad y'all are here. Jean's coming in just in a little bit. She should be here any moment. We'll find out what's going on. There she is. Just 1 second, Jean. There she is. I can hear her. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kathy.
And that looks like your glue book. Yay.
Well, I've really never done a glue book as just to glue things down. But I started this. I think maybe you guys got me started on it, an ABC book.
Uh-huh.
And today, while I was trying to figure out, I actually sat here at a very clean desk for 30 minutes looking around. What do I want to work on? I don't get to play often. So I decided this is what I wanted to do.
Okay.
This is one of the 6 started journals I found, and it's the closest finished, so I thought I'd work on it.
You might finish something. Is that what you're saying? Hi,
Yeah.
Kathy and Lisa and Imelda and Barbara. I'm just looking to see else who's here. Julie's here. Hi, guys. Well, that's awesome, Jean. I'm going to play with this for a few minutes until everybody gets here, and then I do a little journal page every Sunday. So I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to work on that. But we also have a toy to play with. Hi, Cheryl. So, but it's always good when you can look at something and say, I might be going to finish that. I have not finished my ABC book yet.
Well, I still got to find all the stuff. So,
Well, I'm down to like the hard letters, X, Y, and Z and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do it in any particular order, but the cover's done and B and C are done.
Okay.
And that's it for sure. There's other letters that are probably good enough, but I'm wanting to do some kind of geometric thing behind each one of them like that,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because it ties in my doodles and my whatever, so.
I like that. Hi, Patricia and Mona.
Hello, everyone. I'm sure I've already lost all the names in my brain, but that's okay.
Okay, you do know how to see chat when you're in StreamYard, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. I thought you did. And I heard that you're missing out on the auction because you're over here. I'm sorry about. Okay.
Okay. I'm okay with that. You got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have to do different things, right?
Okay. Okay. Hi, Mary. Guys, if you don't know Jean, please, you should check out her channel. She is real close. I didn't look before. Let me see if I can see. Um, she is real close to 1,000 subscribers. And one of the reasons she's here today is so that you guys can find her. And I put her link in the description box below, but I'm going to put it here too. So, what have you got on my desk? Oh, this is Cheryl. This is the cover of one of my covers for my Totally Junk Journal signatures, and it's just one of those doodle things that I do. I've been working on forever. I finished the other one finally, and I'm just doodling on it for a little bit until the crowd gets here, which actually the crowd's already here, and Barbara's here, Lisa's here, Patricia's here. Hi, Mindy. Patricia, are you going to work on your little journal today? I know that Lisa will, even if she doesn't work on it right now, she'll work on it later. So, yes, okay. Well, and Barbara's here. So I'm just going to put this aside, actually, and get out my little journal. Jean is working on her ABC book, and she's having to, due to being unwell for a year. Oh, yeah, I doodle. Jean, actually, this is kind of patterned after something she did. I've always doodled, but she did these little itty bitty rectangle things that caused me to do something like that. And actually, the last time we played together, I made this, Jean.
Yep.
So, and I really like this. I've made a couple of pieces now like that. Julie was on Happy Paper People, Marianne and Sharon yesterday. We were making mini folios. And of course, she didn't finish them. I will when I get the pizza made. Oh, Lisa's having pizza. Okay. Jeff may be jealous. He hasn't gotten pizza lately. This is our little journal that we find things on our desk to put in, make a page. So, first I have to gather up some stuff on my desk. But before I do that, I want to show you something. You know, I told you, when you get them trained really well, your family will bring you stuff that you like can use. Only after you've trained them for many, many years, however. So Jeff happened to notice that the outlet in in the spare bathroom that we don't use very much, the outlet's on the wall, on the outside wall. And the air was coming in it really cold. It's like, gosh, that's cool. So he went to get these little outlet sealer things, right? And he got several packages, and he sealed up all the outlets he can get to. It is keto crust, so he could have some if he wants to come on over. Okay, well, Lisa, that's the plan. Anyways, he saved me the innards out of the outlet things because he knew I could make something for my jelly plate. It's like, yep, I could make something for my jelly plate out of that.
Are they foam?
Yeah. They're
cool.
They're okay, you take the outlet off and you put this little piece of foam in, and it helps to seal the weather out.
Way cool.
We had them in all of our outlets in South Dakota. Inside walls, outside walls, everything. But they're just little, like, what do I want to call it? Weather stripping kind of stuff. So they're little pieces of foam that I can cut up or put on something just like they are. And so now I have that. And then my mother had given me one of those big silicone, one of these things. I don't know why she had one, but she had one of these. And it looked like it was dirty, so I put it in the wash machine, right? Or not wash machine, the dishwasher. And so it was in the dish drainer getting really good and dry. And Jeff's like, "What is this thing?" I said, "Well, it's a hot pad." And he said, "Well, what am I supposed to do with it?" I said, "Put it with the other hot pads." And he said, "Well, I thought it was a jelly plate thing." I said, "It would be if I didn't already have one." They look like little makeup sponges. Um, they're much thinner. Cheryl, Lisa, and I gel plate a lot. Um, we and it's really about playing with it. I would suggest you purchase one and just play with it because I will tell you what, it is so much fun. Um, you're going back out? Oh, I don't want that thing in here.
I thought you wanted to.
Oh, I showed him my other one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just heard you talking.
Oh, he heard me talking. And no, I'm showing him the other lovely things you brought me. There, it's a little denser than yeah, they're a little more dense. This is more like the foam you put around your door or something like that. It's thin. It's kind of like fun foam, honestly. So, but now we have to find some junk to put on this page that we are going to make. Oh, there's a little man. Piece of purple. I like that. There's a circle. This is the same junk that's been on my table for too long, though. It's kind of boring junk because it's been there for too long. Maybe we can find something else. Oh. If we reach further, there's more junk, see. There's a stencil laying here that's not being well taken care of, so maybe we'll use that. Jean's over there being very quiet.
I can't think.
Oh, dear. Cheryl wants to know what size is your ABC journal. And hello, Andrea.
It is 6 by 9. It's made out of True Ray construction paper. My very, 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 very favorite paper to work with. I mean, and just fun things, Of course, you got watercolor paper, different papers for different things, but this is my favorite. You can actually watercolor on this. It gets a little bit crinkly, but in collage, it's still perfect. So, and I just cut them in half, and I think I just did the 3-hole pamphlet. Yep, that's all I did.
Hi, Linda. If I didn't say hello to somebody, hello, hello, hello. Glad you're here. Okay, because I have a fun stencil. Because I have a fun calendar on my table that has cool numbers on it. And I think pretty soon, like tomorrow, January's over anyway, so I get to cut that up. Thank you, Linda. We're going to do something on a page that's reasonably plain so that I can use the stencil. And then we'll go from there. I never put this, I never work, I work around back and forth in this book. It always makes it better to not try to go from front to back in a book that's pamphlet stitch. Julie's got the first thing in the morning sleepies. We're having one of those, what do you call that days? Really ugly, rainy, nasty, ugly days. And I got up with one of those really nasty, ugly headaches. Jean's got letters too. So I'm getting over my headache morning. So I know how you feel. Okay, so should we put the letters on the paper right way or backwards?
Oh, buck the system. Go backwards.
That's kind of how I felt about it. And I'm going to do it in green. I'm waiting for 14 inches of snow. Yay!
But when you get it, you just keep it.
Yeah. Oh, I'll show you guys a picture. Now this is from last week. Just a minute. I think I showed Lisa. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Just a minute. Okay. You see where the tire is? You see how much snow? That's my son's car.
Oh my goodness. Been there,
uh,
done that.
uh-huh. I said, "Oh, good. Time to go back to bed." He said, "No, he had to dig it out." Hi, Kimberly. Jean's here too. Oh, she's saying hello to you, dear.
Hi,
I'm in
Kimberly.
Florida.
I think I have tunnel vision today.
Oh,
You know?
you're just thinking about what you're doing. Hi, Victoria. It's Victoria. I'm pretty sure Victoria. Yeah, it is. Whew. I almost thought I made a mistake. I wouldn't be happy about it. I'm just glad that it's Brandon and not me. I'm not fond of that much snow, but I'd rather have snow than ice. So, uh-oh, my stencil slipped. That's okay. We'll just put it back on. Those of you who haven't played before, I usually make a little journal page in this little tiny journal. We've been doing this for over a year now. I filled up one little tiny journal and had to start another one. And after we do the little tiny journal, then we go on to something else. And today, I'm going to go on to playing with a toy I got at Dollar Tree.
I swear, you and Lisa have the best Dollar Tree ever.
Well, you do understand that I have, three within 3 miles. Let's see, the other one's about 5 miles away. Then there's another one. I can get to about 7 within about 20 minutes.
Now, we have one.
Yeah. Well, Lisa has a couple, but the thing of it is that Dollar Trees are not all the same.
No, I don't. I agree.
Okay.
But let me tell you, when I was in Virginia, I went to stay with my daughter for 3 weeks. That Dollar Tree there in Virginia, which is where their main offices are located, every one of them we went into was immaculate, beautiful, nice stores. I was just impressed.
Ours are not. I was in one the other day that was very nasty. Yeah, I mean, the junk was everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, Tanya. Barbara's going for letters too. Folks, have we really flying all the thumbs we have? Oh, I don't know if they're flying their thumbs or not. We have 5 or 6. Oh, Lisa says they have 5 or 6. Okay. I thought so because I think Amarillo's bigger than Pensacola.
Well, I can go to Odessa and Midland, and there's 2 in each town, so that's not too bad. But
now, how far from Lisa are you?
I would say around 4 hours.
Okay, south.
South and a little bit west.
Okay, because we're going further west. We weren't going much south, but we're going further west. we're going to, is it basically northern Arizona and southern Utah, I think that is.
Yeah, still pretty north of me.
Yeah. Okay, so now we have some, what you call it, paper. Don't know what else we're going to do yet, but those two things are going on. I have a little tiny piece of fabric with butterflies on it that were stamped on it. I don't know when I stamped them on there, but they're stamped on there. Did I miss anybody coming in? I hope not. If I did, hi.
It's just kind of funny when I started this. I don't even know when. Had to have been before.
Well, if you started it when I started it, it was middle of the year this last year. Hi, Nashwa.
Because it's real funny. The magazines I had been using were just fine. I mean, older, maybe, I don't know. But I did find in this one I'm using right now, where are you? There we go. Some 2020 things to put in here. I have a mask on the M page.
On the M page.
Yep. And then I just seen this article, design a Zoom room.
Oh, yep.
So I got that for the Z because Z is so hard.
Oh, the other Cheryl is here. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. Hello, everyone. I get going and I forget to look in. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to find my, I don't know what I've done with my thing that I use for junk, or, you know, my glue page book. There it is. This will do. So that I can glue, because, you know, I have to have something to put the glue on. Hello, Threads.
Hi, Deanie. Hot Threads.
Oh, Hot Threads. Hi. I was going to say, I don't think that I have her on my list. Do you know her name, Jean?
Yeah, she's Deanie.
Deanie.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, she just put it there. Thank you. Are you in South Dakota? Deanie, are you in South Dakota?
Yes, she is.
Oh, where in South Dakota are you? Do you know, Jean, do you know where she's at?
I can't remember exactly.
Well, she said just to South Dakota. She didn't tell me quite where. We used to live in Huron. Welcome, welcome. I don't think she's been to my channel before, Jean.
Well,
North Central. Okay, so up near Aberdeen. Watertown's too east. Probably west of Aberdeen. So I used to do art shows in Aberdeen. West of. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. My husband worked for oh, what was that place? Let me think. NRCS, Natural Resource Conservation Services. In other words, she was born in Pierre. Yep. He worked in with the agriculture guys. Some kind of heart image, huh, Julie? Okay. Okay. I have this funny little piece of fabric that we just have to use somehow. Don't know how yet. You know, in January we're at the end of January. Did I scribble on this? Yes, no, I got paint on it. Okay. but I have some little papers. Maybe we should make a tuck, and maybe we should make a pocket. Maybe a pocket. We can make a pocket and some tags to go into pocket. Should we do that? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Dee Dee takes you on a road trip in rural South Dakota. It's fun to see. Oh, really? Oh, I'll have to go over there. I can't say that I was enamored with South Dakota, just so y'all know. I was never so ready to leave a place as the first year we got there. However, my husband had promised that we wouldn't have to look at cornfields all day long, and that is exactly what we had to do, was look at cornfields all day long. When we left Nebraska, he told us that we would be looking at cows and wheat, and he fibbed.
That sounds like Kansas.
Well, Western South Dakota has a lot more cows than where we were.
Oh, yeah.
He just didn't really realize that we weren't really in the ranch. We weren't headed to the ranch area. We were headed to Central. Why the head office for NRCS is not in Pierre, I don't know, but it's not. It's time for me to make a whole new calendar page. Yay! Yeah, it's flat here. West River is much prettier. I agree with you. Huron is not really a real exciting place. That I'll tell you. Okay, now this line right here says wonderful love so free. Wonderful love so free. So we have to save that line. And I'm just winging it today, guys. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Those are the best kind of days.
What?
Those are the best kind of days.
Okay. Tease Carta Studio. Hello and welcome. Is Tease what you would like us to call you? Welcome, hi. Welcome. I'm glad you're here.
I got tired of looking for images. There's a lot of words on my pages.
Well, that works. Imelda, you'll have to friend me over on Facebook, because I usually don't put our little my little trip videos on here on YouTube, but over on Facebook, when we get to traveling again, I will be. I usually take like the camera and hold it up and show you some of the things that we go down. Oh, well, another Tanya. How about that? Hi, Janice. Hi, Dar. Welcome, welcome. So glad you guys are here. Okay, Lisa isn't here, Jean, so you have to help me. It's
Okie doke.
Ninoska. How would you say that? N-
Oh,
Noyoska?
I'm not really. That sounds good to me.
Darling, I'm terrible at names and pronunciation. I apologize if I have just trashed it. I apologize. If Nyaska isn't close, do me a favor and try to spell it out so I can say it right. But welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Well, great, Cheryl. Um, Jean has come and visited me before. We have a lot of fun when we play together. You never know what I am going to do when I play with Jean, though. That's the problem. I never know what I'm going to do when I play with Jean.
That's okay. I don't ever know what I'm going to do anyway. So,
Well, welcome, dear. I'm so glad, Nyaska, that you're here. I'm glad you're all here. Okay, so we're going to put that on there like that. And we're going to put this on here like that. Yeah, kind of like that.
I like two people videos too.
It's fun. Lisa and
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. I would say that's my favorite kind way to play, but some like I've played with her on Monday nights and she's played with me on Sundays, but we can't always do that. So that's why Tuesdays and Thursdays work so well.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
So who's getting snow? Cape May, New Jersey is just a dusting. Hi, Kathy D.
We're supposed to be up in the 50s today, so I don't think we're getting snow.
I don't think it's supposed to be that warm today, but you know, 2 days last week it was over 70. Actually, I think it's 63. Where did it go? I think it's 63 degrees right now. 65 degrees. If I put my glasses on, I could read it. It's 65 degrees outside. But 2 days last week it was over 70. One day I went out. I started out in my jacket, and by the time I got home, I was so hot. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I can handle this. We're making a tag to tuck into our little pockets, you know. We have to have all of these little treasures to put on here.
Pockets are always a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cheryl, I'm in the panhandle of Florida. I know you said Florida, but you know, it's not the same as up here. Um, we're in Pensacola, um, which is about as far west in Florida as you can go. My brother-in-law actually lives out a mile from the state line in a piece of on a piece of property that Jeff and I used to live on a long time ago. Long time ago.
It's like I say, I live in New Mexico, but I am 4 miles from the Texas border, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
kind of live in both.
Dar, um, I miss seasons because I'm from Michigan originally, and I miss fall. I really miss fall. So you know that's my problem. But okay, we got to have first off, we got to have some numbers. So we're going to get some numbers out of this little calendar. On the very south side of the Gulf, west. Ah, okay. I lived in Lakeland and Daytona. Cheryl's got family in New Mexico, she says. Okay, we got to have a couple of little numbers. Now, we got to have our little Terry thing that we can tear between numbers. And if y'all don't have one of these, you need one of these. And then you need one of those rulers like Lisa made because, but I can't tear down this with what Lisa made. It's too aggressive. This thing you can tear between lines of type so that you can tear up little numbers and have little strange numbers on your stuffs. I don't know why we have specific little strange numbers, but today we're going to have the number 19. Don't ask me. I don't know. Just because I like it. Yes, Dart. Now, Lisa has, and Lisa's here. If she's here and can grab it, she'll grab you a tutorial. Here it is. This, Lisa taught us how to make these. And guys, if you don't have one of those, you really want one because it's fabulous. But you can't tear between lines of type. It just bites the paper too much. Hi, Riri. Nash was in Cairo. Cairo is how you say that, I think. I was actually watching a program on Egypt. They were talking about Alexandria. See, that 19 goes right there. Just for some reason, that 19 goes right there. Well, I've lived in, let's see, Michigan, Illinois, Florida, Alabama. Wait a minute. Texas, then Alabama. Back to Florida. Nebraska, South Dakota. Back to Florida. Okay. I think it needs a word right there before it goes in there. It does. It needs a word. And the word may be parachute because I happen to like the word parachute for some reason. Parachute. It's a good word.
I only have 3 states under my belt.
Well, how many houses do you have?
Oh, let's see.
This is our
only 5.
I think this is our 8th or 9th. I can't remember. And that's not counting apartments. Because there's been a lot of years we had to get an apartment before we could get a house because one or the other houses wouldn't be sold right away. Hello, everyone. Looky, it's Jeannie. Yep. Hi, Mary. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry, Cheryl. What, Tanya? I'm not sure what I said, dear. We've moved a lot. we've lived in Florida several times. Jeff's from here. I'm from Michigan. We went to school in Illinois. Or are you talking about my word? Because, I decided I needed the word of parachute. I agree. Hi, Ruby. The biggest thing is it's not about where we want to be. We're still not where we want to be. It's about, wherever the job we had to go to get the job. And when we went to Texas, Jeff worked for the LBJ library. When we went, and see, my husband's kind of an odd duck in the fact that he's been in the Marines and the Air Force, which is kind of strange. No, yeah, Marines and Air Force. And he's worked for different branches of the military. He's worked for the federal government for years. So, that does it. Hi, Karen. Born in this city and still living here, moving to another state would be moving to another country. Yes, that's true, Amilda. And we've moved halfway across the country.
I just keep going south.
My accent changes daily. It's one of those things that it just, okay, so that's going to be my little tag to go in this little page, but we need to decorate this now for some unknown reason, because we do. Let's see, what was he doing? Oh, well, and see, both of us went to school for photography, and we have 2 different degrees, which is really kind of odd. Went to the same school and have 2 different degrees. But that's how we got to Texas, because Jeff worked as a photographer for the LBJ library. And then he came back here to work for the Air Force. Yep, that's cute. I like that. Mary says it's snowing there too.
There's the best K ever.
What is that K?
That's my granddaughter, Kennedy.
Oh, okay. That's a good K.
Yeah. I forgot I had printed these. So now we got special things with grandbabies.
Okay, and what's the other letter for the other grandbaby?
It is.
Looks like no, an M.
Yeah, I gotta trim him down. I hate to cover up Martha's whole face.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm not a Martha Stewart fan. I'm actually quite the opposite, but because it's like, she's got dog food, she's got furniture, she's got her hand in everything. Let everybody else do stuff too.
That's true. Just freezing here. Oh, Imelda. Oh, nasty. Ugh. Karen's got an episode of the Waltons going on at her house.
Oh, I shouldn't admit this, but I have to watch the Waltons every night before I go to bed.
Okay.
I don't know why. It just started and it's just stuck.
Okay. I have to find another little piece of some kind of fabric to put over. I don't know. Maybe. I gotta find something fun. Either that or I have to have it. Oh, a butterfly would be good. And I got butterflies somewhere. Don't know where they went to. They're in the other side of the room. I cleaned. This is just not working. Okay.
There's
So
my last grandbaby, the oldest. That's the one with the heart defect. He's 11.
he's 11.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my Riley.
Karen says to say good night. She's going to save that for later.
Oh,
Yeah, butterflies are always good, but they're somewhere. I cleaned. Hi, Lisa. I cleaned. I don't know why I cleaned. It was not a wise decision. I think I'm going to put that on there, but I'm going to put a letter on there. So, but we have to put this letter on there correctly. And I think we'll put a J on there because today was a play day with Jean, right?
oh.
So we'll put a J on there. I think we better have more. Indiana, yeah, it will do that. I went to school from Michigan into Southern Illinois to go to school. And the first year I went, I went home at Thanksgiving and I got my snow tires and I put my snow tires on, knowing I could take them up to my grandma's later and leave them at her house for the next winter. And I got back to school and everybody is just like, you did what? You went and put snow tires on your car? Why would you do that? It never snows here. Well, a week later, they were all snowed in and I was moving around town because, I could.
Oh.
And
Like I was born in Kansas. I learned to drive in Kansas, lived there all my growing up years. So snow is normal for me. I mean, I learned to drive in the snow.
mhm.
And then I get here and I just stay home because nobody else knows how to drive in the snow.
Well, and we went to South Dakota and everybody is like, you don't have a four-wheel drive? You don't have a four-wheel drive? You don't have a four-wheel drive? I'm like, no, my daddy always taught me, and it was two ways to do things. The hard way or the easy way. The easy way is when it snows, stay home.
Yeah, definitely.
However, it four-wheel drive doesn't do a bit of good on the ice. So the one time I really needed four-wheel drive, I got caught out in supposedly the road was fine. It was not fine. And my pickup and I was going sideways down the expressway like this on two lanes of road, just sideways. The wind was just blowing me on the ice, just sideways. I had no control whatsoever.
Yeah, ice and snow are a whole different puppy.
Well, and my husband had been calling and calling and calling, and they had said the road was fine. The road was fine. Okay, guys, now I have just made another journal page with a pocket and a little tuck out of the junk that was on my table. Once again, you don't need anything fancy, and I'm happy. Look at there. There's a little JP, and there's a little tag. Ta-da!
How cute.
No longer sporting. Hi, Barbara. Guys, if I missed anybody coming in, hello, hello. So there's my page. There's my little tag. There's my little tuck. And it's in honor of Jean Peter. See, right there.
Thank you.
Yay.
I'm blushing.
Okay, now, however, we always put the date on our little journal page. So today is 1/31, right? 31,
Yes.
31, 20, 21. You like that, Grungy? Yeah, thanks, Dar. Um, I'll tell you why I did the green. I'm going to tell you. Just so, hi, Nettie. Just so you all know, I put the stencil on upside down and backwards on purpose, which I know probably is bugging Lisa. Lisa, did it bug you? So I made it green on purpose because green is Lisa's favorite color. So I was thinking about Lisa when I did it that way. I am so mean to her. I am so mean to my best friend. Okay, so, but I really like it too. It came out real good.
I like it.
Nancy's waving to everybody. Hi, everybody. 42 watching, 25 likes. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah, like those little what do you call those things? Those little thumbs make a big difference. So, okay, I need to clean up now because we have a fun toy to play with. Okay, let's see here. First, we better put this away where it doesn't get messy. And then we have to put the junk over here. I have more numbers to play with. She's probably eating, Julie. She's probably. I say tease them, or you don't like them. Good friends like attention. uh, let's see. Let's put the ink pads away for sure, because we do not want paint all over this stuff that's on our table. And we'll have to clean up. Hi, Angie. Okay, that's good. I'm just glad you said hello. Um, if I didn't say hi to somebody, please, I'm sorry. I'm so glad you're all here. Okay. I'm sure that's true. If you have regular applications of sand and chemicals or an old VW bug, anything is possible. Um, oh yes, Imelda, the salad spinner. It's actually not a salad spinner, but that's on the same level. It's tiny. It's tiny, tiny, but it's so cute. It's really, really cute. So I think we're gonna have fun with it. For $1, it was like, oh yeah. So what the thing is, give me 1 second to get it all out. Uh-oh, I got tape on there. That's just not supposed to go there. Let's see here. That's our toy. And I did some prep work. I got some papers cut and stuff. The inks and the tin. Okay, Cheryl. These. Let me get the other kind. Okay. A while back, Hobby Lobby had this kind of distressing pads on sale, and I went and got a bunch of them on clearance. Found out that they're water soluble, and I don't really like that. Um, these are great. They have lots of colors, and they're great because they're little, but I just don't like. Thank you, Tanya. I have pink ink. Oh, cool. But this is not. I don't like these. So these are archival inks. Okay. The case, yeah, yes, is a Tim Holtz thingy, and I got it at Hobby Lobby, but you can get them online. I used my coupon. These inks, parts of them I got at Hobby Lobby and parts of them I got at Joann's. There is a huge list of inks that, okay, Ranger makes these, but let me see what this one is called. This one is called a Windy, okay, Windy Vetch, I think is her name. Okay, so these are Windy Vetch, which is another artist, and they're her colors. And then these are regular Ranger colors. So, the distress inks are great for special effects. That's true, Julie. And the distress inks are fine, but when Lisa was using these archival inks, and the more I saw her use them, the more I like them. And the fact that they're permanent makes me a lot happier. I'm really sorry that I spent the money on these distress inks, honestly, even though it wasn't a lot because I got them all on clearance. But, okay, Kathy says, I think it's Becky. Okay, thank you, Kathy, Becky. And so there's the Tim colors, there's the Windy Becky colors, and there's some Ranger colors. So there are a bunch of different ones. And Joann's carries the Windy Becky colors. And the box I got at, what's the name of them? There are now 12 archival colors too. And they're supposed to be, Timmy's supposed to be putting them out in these. So there's so many. I've just gotten a few. This is cornflower blue, cactus flower, forget me not. These come in 4-packs. So, you get what you get. But I do like having a range of colors. Now, I have big Stampin' Up! Pads, but there's so much trouble to keep out all the time. And they're getting old, and these are just so much nicer. And when we travel, they're so much easier to take. And the nice thing about having these in this box is that when I go to put them away, I can put it upside down like that. Yes, Andrea, I agree with you. I just wish they would make it, Yes, I think archival now, I do like my stays on pads for certain things. So, okay, let's go back to playing. Jean's sitting over there working very quietly and just all happy. And all right, we're going to put that up there. So, I'm going to unbox this thing, even though I've unboxed it already. I'm
waiting to see you play.
Okay.
I think you're going to have to put me on hold while I run to Dollar Tree.
Lisa found one at her Dollar Tree, so I thought I was going to have to get her one to send it to her, but she found one. They are not in the art department, by the way. They're in the toy place. Travel, go places. Sorry, I have no idea what those things are. Yeah, Barbara, that's the thing. We don't know either. Kathy, they don't already have my money. Buy pretty much all of the crap they make. There you go. Okay, so it comes with 3 little colors of paint, a little baggie of circle paper, which we will get out. And this is it's on the order of cardstock. And this is its thing. This thing makes it spin. And then once it stops, you can make it go back the other way. It makes a lovely little noise. Elvis played with it just like, woo, woo. Kathy, here's the deal. The this paper fits right. There's a little catch. Well, because of that, and because I don't have the right exact size, I used my Spellbinders dies, one of these, and the largest one is, just a minute, glasses, 3 3/4, and this paper is like a 16th of an inch smaller. So it's probably, oh, it's probably like 3 5/8. Okay. Yes, a spinner. So it's about 3 5/8. But I went ahead and used my dies and cut out a bunch of paper that's 3 3/4 because you can cheat this thing. I haven't played with it yet, but I did play this far because I had to see if it was going to work. I can put this in, put my paper on a little roll of tapey thing, and it will work. So we're going to play with this now. Finding stuff in my...
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. So glad you're here. We're here. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I know what's going to happen when the paint spins. This thing is all of an inch deep, right? So I also prepared something else. These are strips of paper that go right here. And just so y'all know, I cut them off of a legal size pad of paper. So that's 14 inches and it overlaps just a little bit back there. And not only that, I have preparation of something to put over the top of it because I do not want spinny paint all over my table.
Hi, Sharon.
Oh. Hi, Sharon. What? Somebody's so mean. Am I mean? No. Ray. Yes, and the circle dies worked really well. Bye. Worked spinny paint. Yes, I was afraid that it was like a fun art play for big kids. Yes. I was afraid that it was going to make a big old mess. That's the thing. I can just see this, but giving this thing to a kid, oh my goodness. I just can't imagine what kind of mess they would make. The nice thing is that part comes out, so it's not that hard to get in there. So we're going to try and see what happens. I guess first we have to get the paint out, and I already have planned to get out my my Dollar Tree paint because I have a feeling this is pretty thin. So yeah, it's pretty thin. It's about like Dollar Tree paint. Okay, are we ready? We have to cover it up though, because I just don't. If it doesn't come out the top the first couple of times, I won't cover it up after that. Well, it doesn't come out the top, but it doesn't spin around very much, does it? Okay. There's plenty of paint on the sidewalls though, so you definitely want that part because that'll be cool. Come on, go back in there. Oh no, we'll see. Maybe I didn't put enough paint. I think you paint you drip paint as you spin. Okay. I'll try that next. I know that we're going to have some fun paint on our paper. That would make really cool washi tape. Okay. We'll put this back in this way. Okay, I have to spin and drip paint at the same time. Okay. I'm not sure I can do that, Lisa.
There you go.
There we go. But we might need to just spin it a few times once we get that much paint on it. But yeah, she's right. First off, you got to use more paint. Secondly, spinning it and dripping it works a lot better. That's it. That's it. Okay. Now, I think that's kind of cool, but it needs a little bit more. So we're going to spin and drip in some blue. We all see. Doesn't spin long enough. You also need quite a bit of paint. That's the other thing. It really likes quite a lot of paint. Okay. But I kind of think that one's done. Nope, needs some more. Needs some more blue. Okay, what do you think? I like it.
I think I'm going to have to go get one. That's what I think.
Okay, and now I have this really cool piece of paper that has really cool marks on it too. Washi tape. Okay, we got to do another one. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, I didn't think about where to put those. I just got paint all over that, but that's okay. I better get out a rag. That's what I better do. Okay. Here we go. All right. Oh, paper. Side paper. Because why should we waste the paint? It doesn't throw it as much as I was afraid it was going to throw it. Okay. Spin, drip, drip, spin some more, spin some more, drip. Oops. That's pretty cool.
When that's spinning, it looks like the New Mexico thing, the Zia.
Oh, uh-huh. Oops. Well, now it's all over there. Whoa, it came off. Ooh, but I like it.
Pretty cool.
Yep. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Get my, oh no. Well, it's not too bad. I flipped it. Of course, it flips wrong side up. Hubby is outside doing something. I don't know what he's doing today. But yeah, now I will tell you that you can get a salad spinner and do a similar thing, and it's really fun. But you know, this was $1, and I doubt I could get a salad spinner for $1.
I have a salad spinner in the kitchen. I use it for spinning the water out of my wool when I spin it.
Ooh, but it would have paint all over it when you get
Yeah, yeah, I have to make a decision there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna put this back in. Okay, I gotta have a paper towel though, because I just wiped it up. There we go. I'm gonna have to get someplace to lay these though, because I think they're cool. But now let's try putting a lot more paint on in the middle and see what happens.
That's a good idea, Kathy. I have a Lazy Susan I use when I doodle, because then I can just move my papers around. And
Lazy Susan.
I could do it in a box.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't use canned air instead of a spinner. The spinner that we had when I was a kid, the spin art thing, was it had squares and it it had a battery, and the really big thing is that you need to spin it a few times to make it do stuff. And then you need to get quite a bit of paint. I wonder what would happen if I put white paint on top of that. We will find out. Where's my white paint? Oh, there it is. This, I thought I would use this Dollar Tree paint. To see, I bought a brand new salad spinner for 25 cents at a yard sale, intending to use it for art, but it worked so nicely for washing lettuce. She never put it in paint. Oh dear. Oh no, we're going to put some white paint right in the middle, see what happens. This is pretty, this is thicker paint though, so we'll see. It spins pretty well with that paint. That's the thinnest I've got is the white. Wonder what It's kind of cool, but it needs some out here. Okay, so if we spin it and put some yellow on the very edge. See, that's the problem. It stops spinning too fast. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, first I better get out some paper so I can lay this stuff on the floor. Because I didn't think about that. I thought about cutting papers, but I didn't think about that. So has Lisa run out to the studio to play with hers yet? Okay. There's another cool strip. I just don't see putting all that lovely paint on the side wall of the spinner. I just don't. let's take this off. What if you spray it with air? Ooh, Sharon, that was something to anchor it to the table. I also have an idea that if we put a blob of white and then put some drops of color on it, it might spin a little differently. Oh, I have an even better idea. Yep. Okay. First we're going to try. First we got to do this. Okay. Come on, go back in there. Honestly, getting those pieces in there that way is harder than anything. If budget is concerned, visit Pink Poodle Crafts channel. She has an excellent recipe for homemade jelly. Oh, Okay, so let's put, where'd it go? Matte medium. Big blob of blue paint.
Whoa!
Okay, so now that worked really well. So now we're going to spin. Oops, not so fast, Tanya. Be careful. Take it easy. Better put some more matte medium on there. Over here, we're going to put it like that. We're going to put some more yellow paint right there in the middle. Matte medium works. Now we're going to spin it and try to get some red in it before it stops. There we go. Oh, now that's cool.
That's cool.
That is cool. Okay, guys, the deal is that you can't even see how cool it is because it's got little bubbles in it. Look at that. Isn't it just amazing cool?
That's
cool.
awesome.
Splatless, you're going to make Josie, right? Yeah, Josie, you know what? If I had, what do you call that stuff? Hi, Kimberly. What's the difference between matte medium and decoupage? Matte medium's a little thinner than Mod Podge. We'll try my Mod Podge mixture just a second. Partially because it's not so gluey, but that is really cool. That one is really awesome. What did I want to say? The matte medium is thinner than Mod Podge. What am I thinking? I was going to say something. Julie, the paper that they have in here. Oh, you know what? Photo paper might be cool. Flow medium. Lisa, thank you. That's what I was trying to think of. Flow medium.
They sell that at Dollar Tree, don't they?
What, flow medium?
Uh-huh.
Not at our Dollar Tree. So far, they have not had it at our Dollar Tree. I've been watching for it, but they don't have it.
I thought I got some, but I don't know.
Well, you probably did because I have seen it hauled at different Dollar Trees, but my Dollar Tree doesn't have it yet. We're going to just do another one with that just because I think it's cool. And Barbara's right. I have ink, which ink might work real well.
Oh, yeah.
When we run out of, we're going to put a little white paint in there. When I run out of this paint from the And then let's see what color. We'll put red in first. Because we got to spin that a little. The paints I tried on the jelly plate that did not work. Yeah, Lisa says not at hers yet either, but they do have it. I know they have it. The matte medium makes whatever paint this is do little dimples, which is really cool. I need to put some more over there though. And we'll put some yellow in. I'll get the inks in a few minutes, Barbara, when I run out of this paint. That is one thing that it spins out. It's kind of cool. Okay. I should have bought 5 or 6 of these things. This is fun. Oh, that's cool.
Hi, Holly.
Hi, Holly. Post what site? I'm sorry. Jean is just sitting there so quietly, and I'm just goofing off. So
I'm loving this. I'm like, do you think she'd notice if I got in the car and drove to Dollar Tree real quick?
send your husband. have him come in. I'll show him the box.
Yeah, he's watching Breaking Bad. When he gets on Breaking Bad, I'm done.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
I know.
But you know, photo paper might work real fun too. It's really hard to say. I am still using their paper, so
That is so cool. You can see the speckles so well.
I know it's the matte medium that's doing that. So what we will do, because we need to try it on that particular kind of paper with that particular kind of paint, we will try one that has, I use my matte medium. And Cheryl, not matte medium, my Mod Podge. I don't have just plain Mod Podge because I use a mixture. So, and the plain is in a gallon jug. There's no way I can put it on here. So, but we will try it with the Mod Podge and see what happens. Because, you know, we got to see if it does the same cool thing. Mod Podge. Uh-oh, Kathy says 5 by... Tanya's going to make her take off her pajamas. Okay, so there's the Mod Podge mixture. There's some blue paint. Okay, now we're going to put some yellow paint in there. The Mod Podge mixture works really well. It's making little holes in it too. Not the same holes, but it's... Oops. Now, this paper is cool. It's only a little strip, but it's very cool. It does also keep it from going everywhere. I'm surprised Lisa hasn't run out to the studio. Instead, she's watching us. Okay, that's just... I'm going to leave it just like that.
I see so many potential things you could do with that. It's crazy.
Well, that's it. It's a little messy, but it's not that bad. For $1? Oh, Lisa's finally getting to eat. She finally got her pizza finished. Guys, would somebody do me a favor and pop? Well, wait a minute. Maybe I've still got it. Guys, that is Jean's link, and Jean is really, 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 really close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed to Jean, you ought to run over there right now and subscribe so that she can hit 1,000 subscribers. And hello, Renee. Oh, Cheryl, it's a spinner from the Dollar Tree. It's a toy. Spin art torrent. I think it's, I have no idea how you say that. It's a toy from Dollar Tree. Let me get more paper out. I did not. I didn't get out near enough supplies. I know. Okay. Because I'm going to need room to spread out here. This is going to be worse than jelly printing, I can tell. Okay, this has to go.
What if you took a jelly print and cut it into circles and then did that on top of it too?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's, or book paper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see. Hi, Carla. Welcome, welcome. Okay, jumped over there and subscribed. Yay!
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to we're going to see how it works. Now, I will tell you that honestly, this needs to be a little stiffer than just book paper. So in the future, I would do something to the book paper beforehand, because the book paper is not going to go in there and stay very well. So we're going to use one of our little pieces of cardboard and try it, because this is kind of card stock weight. Come on. And I didn't think and didn't get a wet rag out today, and I really should have, because my hands are getting very nasty. That's okay. Jeff will understand if his food has paint in it, right?
I heard that if you have paint in your food, it takes the calories out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're in golden. We're golden then, aren't we?
I know. That's what I was thinking.
I like that stencil too. Sherry says, "Hi, Sherry." That's a cool stencil.
This was a square. I just cut it out because I don't like the square lines on the jelly plate.
That's a good idea.
I've done that with several of mine.
Okay, so I'm going back to the matte medium just because it's a little thinner than the uh-oh. Well, now I have matte medium all over this little bottle, but that's okay. I might as well make a mess, right?
How cool is that?
One little drop of blue over there. Oh, I like this thing. Okay.
Best dollar you've spent in a while, huh?
Yes, it's the best dollar I've spent in a while. Okay. Tanya mentioned, hi Carla. Tanya mentioned Dollar Tree. Yes, that's where I got this thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I got this thing. Who I can't see who asked me. Just a minute. I'll go up there and look. Um, Holly. Yes, Holly. It came from the toy section of Dollar Tree for $1. Um, I did, however, oh, yeah, you guys don't try to use paper by itself. Paper doesn't work. You need a little bit of card stocky stuff. Um, but it's really cool. It will dry up really cool. It's just hard to get on and off of there. Yeah, it's different every single time. I don't know why my phone is pinging at me though, so I'm gonna go look. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Huh. Guys, this is about work. Can you, Jean, I'm gonna make you big for a minute, and you can just tell them what
Okay.
you're playing with. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. So I'm just working on my ABC book because when I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, I only have like a zillion started journals and stuff. So this was the closest one to finished. So that's what I'm working on. And I decided because I doodled behind in simple stuff that I was going to do that for every page, just black and white. Just because I can't stand the plain old white backgrounds. Thanks, Lisa. I really like the toy Tanya has. I mean, I'm really doing everything in my power to not just run to Dollar Tree.
How long does it take you to go to Dollar Tree?
It take me at the very most, depending upon how busy they are, 30 minutes, but it's only like 10 minutes or 5 minutes away.
Do you
But
want to
no,
go to Dollar Tree? I will just make myself big until you come back.
no. I'm gonna wait.
All right.
I'm gonna wait. Be a good girl.
Okay. Thanks, guys. That was work, and I kind of messed up shows this month, and I was online, actually on here, and I boo-booed and did not get a show that I needed to get. So they just had an opening, and that means I got that show, which is really good. So, okay, here we go. Okay, spin. No, that didn't work. Maxine, that's great. I think we get to be brassy 40s waitresses, a greasy spoon. Call them, Jean, and make sure they have one. Then go, says Lisa.
I went the other day looking for the little wooden cutout things that Lisa had found.
Yep.
And we didn't have them.
Yeah, we don't have them yet either. Oh, I have to tell you, I went in one of the stores last week that has a big sign out front that says, what does it say? Now see our new and bigger crafter square section, and it's one of the stores I don't like to go into because it's always a mess. And sure enough, it was just a mess, and it was the dinkiest little section I'd ever seen. So I really am liking the little side papers too, though. Now the side papers did not come with it, guys. That's just some 14-inch paper that I cut because I didn't want to waste all the paint all over my spinner, because that's a lot of paint that ends up out there. But I just look at this. This is just really cool. This is just cool, cool, cool. Look how it blew away the color right there. And of course, you know, Tanya's going to have to doodle in here. Hi, Candy.
Absolutely. Isn't everything made to be doodled on?
Of course. Of course. Now, all of those papers that I have put that matte medium on are curling. The ones I used before were not. I think we're going to put these caps on. And I'm going to go get my inks, because I do have inks, and that might be a lot of fun. Oh, but we better clean that off, because if we don't, it's going to be stuck. There's quite a bit of paint in these too. I'm real surprised at that. Candy always use a salad spinner. That's a salad spinner would be nice, but I didn't have a salad spinner. Julie says glitter, glitter, glitter. I don't have any glitter paint that's thin.
What if you just sprinkle glitter in it because you've got the matte medium or the decoupage stuff in
there? Stack is Imelda, Carla. Spritz them with water on the bottom before you put wet media on the top, Tanya. Yeah, that probably would work too. Oh, you know what else might be fun? What about sprays?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm probably going to get in trouble. There's going to be mess all over my table. Okay, let's see what we got first.
If you can't get into it up to your elbows, it's just not worth doing.
That's right. Okay, that's the alcohol inks, and I don't want those. Alcohol ink, I'm sure, would be really cool too. Oh, why is Jeff not here? Oh, that's not good. Oh, oh. That wasn't good. Oh. Okay, guys, that was really a dumb move. I'm going to sit here for a minute. Oh. That tub was above my head. I shouldn't have tried to reach it down. Yeah, I'm okay, Andrea. I think y'all know I cracked a rib a week and a half ago when I fell. And it's doing a lot better, but that was, I shouldn't have reached above my head to try to take that down.
That is extremely painful.
Well, it's better. I'm all right. Did it fall on my head? No, Julie, it didn't fall on my head. I just shouldn't have tried to. It's heavy. It's full of these and spray bottles and, you know, liquid stuff. So, it was heavy, and I should have gone and gotten Jeff and asked him to take it down, and I didn't. So, oh, there's my little, I couldn't find my little roll of tape thing. So, but that's okay. All right. That one of the things that you want to do is to try to put your, if you're not putting it in the little things, you want to try to put it on these circles that I had to cut are a little bit big. So you want to put them on sort of in the middle. Okay. I'm good. I'm good, guys. Don't worry about it. I shouldn't have tried to reach it down. It's been better. Um, the last day or two, it's been quite a bit better. Okay, so um, this one's got iridescent stuff in it. We'll see what it looks like. Let's go for the green and this gold. Or, ooh, this is copper. If I can get it to shake up. This is what happens when you don't um,
Candy,
use
I'll send you a private message on that, okay?
when you don't use your stuff, it separates and settles, and things don't work as well. So, okay, green and copper. Because I picked on Lisa earlier, now I'm going to do something that's in just for her. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got okay. Okay. Oops. Slid right off. There we go. Okay, so I wish I could spin this left-handed. I'm not very good at that, so that's kind of cool. No, Andrea's not the one who picks on her. I'm the one who picked on her. Ooh, that didn't go right. Now I have pretty baby wipes though. Yeah, Julie, glossy paper would have been better. I didn't think about it. I have some glossy card slabs somewhere, but it takes a while to cut the circles. It is really funny. That drop of copper landed right on top of where the other drop of copper went. Okay, now that's kind of cool in there. I think we'll stop and leave it that way. Lids on bottles. Always put lids on bottles. That is kind of cool. That's really awesome. Lisa's going to want to play with hers tomorrow night. I'm so lucky to have two people who pick on me. Oh, yes, you are. Uh-huh. We love you. This is, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's always terms of endearment.
Yeah, she knows. Okay, I gotta somehow. Mm-hmm. This stuff does not work like, oh, that's not good. What do you want to call it? It doesn't work like jelly prints though, because it does not dry fast. Just so y'all know. Told me people pick on you when they love you. That's true. Wasn't trying. Okay. Oh, now the ink, however, does go through this paper, so we're going to have to be careful that we don't end up with ink all over me. But the iridescence in that pink one does not want to And I still think I'm going to put some matte medium on there and see what happens because it makes such pretty cells. The droppers are not dropping well on these. They're clogged up. Okay, where's my paper clips? It's true. She's trying it. Am I trying it? Yeah, I'm trying it. Did I miss something, Julie? Oh, I was supposed to put stuff on there. Oh, boy, that is clogged up. No wonder that dropper doesn't work. This is, like I said, when you don't use stuff, don't buy stuff you don't use because, believe me, it's not in. Well, we'll have to get out a different one because that one's going to have some other stuff. Here's a different pink, I think. Yeah, different pink. We'll see if it works. Okay. Yep. See, that's what I get. Oh. Okay, that ought to spin out really fun.
Ooh.
That's really cool. But it needs another color, I think. Okay. Ooh, that's a weird color. Does ink mix well with matte medium is being answered in demonstrations. Aha, okay. These are acrylic inks, however, Julie, so they're definitely going to mix with the matte medium because they have the same basic compound. All of these are acrylic inks rather than, say, India ink, which is a little different. Okay, now that's really cool. Yep.
Look at all those extra collage papers you're getting with those strips, too.
I know. That's the thing. Now, I had expected it to travel much further up the strip, but I got plans already for them.
No idea what you can do with your circles, but you knew what you were going to do with the strips.
Strips, yes. Lisa's right, a flower. Are you guys bored yet? Oh, that didn't come off so good. Okay, it came off finally. It just is really cool. Makes me want something bigger to play with on bigger paper. That's the deal. Okay. Fern is soft cactus picky. I don't. Sherry wants a bigger piece, a bigger one too. Yeah, I'm thinking some. somewhere I know exactly what I have. Of course, Jeff will have to take it apart for me. I have spinners for some display things that we had that I used for when we did shows. So, okay. First, we need blue, purpley blue. I don't know what color this is, but it's a purpley blue. But they were the kind of, they're heavy and they will take a lot of weight, so it'll spin. You put them in cabinets to spin the whole cabinet around. And I have a couple of those built into some display pieces. I will have to see if my husband cannot take apart something for me, and we will try that another day. Okay, so we're going to put some ink on there. Come on. Now, you don't want to do too much ink when you do the matte medium, because Lazy Susan, thank you, Andrea. Okay, that's really cool. Now let's see if we can get it to spin on the other side, because it's half and half, and we need stuff everywhere. And we're gonna put copper over the top of it. If we can get this copper thing to drip. It would help if I hadn't let these sit. Of course, they were probably old when I bought them. Oh, it needs some more. What color? Do we put more copper on it? Yeah.
Okay, you convinced me.
Oh, she got it. Okay, all right, all right.
What can I put on that? I know.
Okay, come on, come on. I need you to come out and go right there. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do you have a box you can put that in, Jean, so that it doesn't spin all over your table?
I do have it in a box, box lid.
Okay. Oh, look at that piece of paper now, though. Yummy. Mm-hmm.
We will see. I kind of need something to make sure this stays where it's supposed to be.
Oh, have you got one of those silicone hot pads?
I think so. I'm just trying to remember where. You know, when you go to look for something, then everything gets rearranged, and then you can't find it again. That's where I'm at right now.
I like that one. Jean's gonna play. She can't stand it. But she's gonna be able to make bigger paper. She can use a whole square sheet. Oh, shelf liner. A piece of shelf liner, Andrea says. Oh, and Dar says make a big wad of masking tape under it. Gripper cabinet liner, Lisa says. I'm going to be jealous, I already know, because she's going to have these big square pieces, and I'm going to be going, oh, look at the tiny baby ones I have. But I really like my little circles, too.
Well, right now I can't find the shelf liner at all, so
that won't work.
We're going to have to go with the tape, because I think I can find that.
Okay. Will a lazy Susan spin fast enough? We don't know. Julie says that maybe a damp dishcloth would work under there too.
Oh yeah, it probably would have worked better. Let's see what happens here.
Well, it just said little round rubber lid, jar lid opener.
That ought to do for now.
Okay.
And
we have to try that purple in a little bit. So right now we're going to get out a spray bottle. Let's see if I got any sprays that will spray.
this is just scrap paper.
We'll see.
All right.
Oh, it spins, huh? Dollarama had a plastic lazy Susan. I need to get another one. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this will spray, so we'll have to see. Will it spray? Yeah. Okay. Oops, I just stuck that in paint. Okay. Well, spray is not so good because it's just it just is fine on there.
That's not good.
Yeah, sprays are no fun. Sprays are not boring. They just spray all over, so doesn't really work. Julie wants to know if you have an apron on. She's got it in a box. So
it's not really. This isn't really working too well either.
You may have to spin it really fast 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yep, spin.
I'm thinking I could hook up my drill. No, I don't have an apron on, but I also have on an old shirt. Okay. It is tough to get it to spin because the box.
Yeah, because of the box. I can see that.
Just see.
Ooh,
okay, I have to admit, watching you thinking, well, Tanya, you should be able to spin that and with the 2 hands. I get it now. I so good.
Yeah, it's like it takes one hand to spin and then And I'm going to tell you that I really, really like it with the matte medium underneath the paint because it really adds this flowy thing. I think the flow medium would work really well.
My inks are old. They stink.
Okay. That's not good.
Oh. Another one of those don't buy it if you're not going to use it things.
Yep. That is looking really cool. That may have to have some copper on top of it, and that will be the end. But that's really cool. YouTube creator named Brittany, I think, who uses a drill. Hi, Debbie.
Okay. And I was just using copy paper on that too, so.
Lisa says, yes, copper. Okay. The copper is one that does not want to drip, though, so. It's got mica in it, and therefore it's not. There we go. Maybe that will free up my. Oh, that was not good. That's a lot of copper. Ooh. Oh, but it's pretty. Uh-huh.
That's my favorite.
Oh, that one's really cool. And it's the matte medium that really makes the difference. Okay, these strips of paper are really getting icky now because of all of the liquid. But that, yep. I'm trying to get it off without ruining it because it's taped, you know. There we go. Okay, we're going to have to put these up and I can't use it twice when I've put matte medium all over it. It's all wet and yucky. Oh, that one's pretty. That one's pretty. Lots of copper. Okay. Thank you, Nettie. Art spinner toy. Yes, Debbie, it's this spin art toy from the Dollar Tree. And it made Jean go and get her
Lazy Susan
out. Now, I cut up a lot of circular paper that doesn't quite fit, so I'm using tape to hold it in now, which is working fine. It is, however, gotten warm in here, and I'm going to have to try to get my sweatshirt off. Yep, that's what it is, Debbie. That's the toy. It's tiny. It does not come with paper around the edge, around the edge. This, just so everyone knows, is legal size copy paper. It was 14 inches long. Fits around there just right.
This is not getting
that looks cool.
I used the flow medium and high flow acrylics, but it doesn't spin fast enough.
I'm not sure what I knocked over. It's all right. That's what Jean's using as a Lazy Susan. Hi, Angela. This is a toy. It's a spin art toy that I got at Dollar Tree. So I am playing with it, and Jean is using her Lazy Susan.
It just doesn't go fast enough. I tried putting a handle so I could do this, but it just twists it off.
Okay. So my toy works pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to go for, now I'm putting matte medium in there, and I have found that works really well. Oh, that purple is not. Yeah, I'm sure, Lisa, that there wouldn't be one for $1. That's spinning really fast.
I took it out of the box.
Ah, okay.
I lifted the computer up though.
Okay.
It's okay. I think I'd rather have the toy, even though it's small.
Yeah, it's working really well, and it's you know, it's fun. Now I will tell you that I like the inks just because they're kind of translucent.
Yeah.
And they're real pretty on there. So now these inks, guys, the daubers are just, they're blogged up because I've never used them. I bought them and I was going to use them and I never used them. So see, I think it was Barbara said, how about ink? So I don't know who said it, but I'm glad whoever said it said it.
That pouring medium is very, very, very sticky. This is the Dollar Tree stuff.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty purple, but it's very thin. Let's try that again. Of course, like I said, my stopper is not working. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, now that's cool. We're going to put on some turquoise. Ooh. We need a little more turquoise, and I'm going to try to put it on as it spins. What liquid watercolor would do? Sherry, probably work real well. Uh-oh. Got too much in one place. Uh-oh. It came off. It's done. When it flies off the handle, then it's done. But look at that. Now we're getting it. Ooh, that's cool.
That is cool.
There is, however, hardly any place to touch it. And my spinner is getting very wet inside. I think I better take a time out and clean the spinner. But this paper is really cool too. Adding machine tape would work for this particular little project.
Oh, yes.
Just, thought of that. How did you get touching the other thing? There we go. There's a point you have to clean your toys. So I'm going to clean in there because the paper is starting to stick to it.
Did you ever think you'd have so much fun with a dollar store toy?
I mean, and it's just $1, so how much fun can you have with $1? I'm thinking, Lisa's got one. Maybe we should do this Tuesday. Everybody will get really bored then.
There we go.
Oh, there you go. That looks good.
I'm glad I had the box too.
What'd you say?
Glad I had the box too.
Oh yeah, because it's spread all over. Yep. Sherry says, I want to play. I need a spinning tool. Yep. You got it. Yeah. And of course, I'll have some really pretty baby wipes now too. With wet watercolor paper. I was wondering if it would work better with wet watercolor paper, but whatever you're doing, it's spinning fast.
Yeah, I'm using 2 arms to spin, or hands, or whatever.
And what are you using for paint?
I put a big glop of matte medium in the middle, and then I am using my India inks.
India inks, okay.
Because that's what I had.
Okay, well, it's working, so.
Yep, I'm liking it. It's definitely worth the experimentation.
There you go. Ooh, it's really cool, Jean.
Yeah, I wish this big glob in the middle would spread out a little more. Let's just add some water.
There you go. Ooh. Nettie says, and look at all the exercise you're getting.
Yeah, really.
I don't know what would happen if you sprayed your paper first, is what Kathy's wondering.
Uh-huh.
Of course, they asked me that too, and I haven't sprayed my paper yet. So
Let's see what happens when I do a little extra sprays out there. Ooh, I'm really liking it. It may be weird and messy, but I'm enjoying it immensely.
well, that's it. Weird and messy is fine.
It's just that that's way too thick right there. I'd like it to spread out a bit, but
Even your matte medium looks kind of thick.
it is. It is. Yeah, now I'm wearing it on my face because it was on my
Oh,
finger.
Candy says, what would happen if you spin it the other way?
I was trying. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This way. The other way is a little awkward for me, but I'm going to try it. Here we go. Yeah, not well, I don't know, but my Lazy Susan's becoming quite pretty.
There you go. Ooh. Ooh,
Ooh, that's
ooh,
pretty.
ooh. And it's going to get some copper in it now because when it's got to go.
Well, that thinned it out a bit. Let's put a little more blue in there.
Oh, oh, look at that. Oh, that's really pretty.
Oh, yeah, that is really pretty.
Oh, that is just yummy.
Copper works with everything. Cool. I'm going to call that one.
I like it.
See how many years it takes to dry.
Yeah, that's the thing. And matte medium takes a long time to dry for some reason.
Yeah. All right. Next step. I am still making a mess.
I'm just glad that the papers are not. I was afraid I was going to run out of paper really fast, and so they're holding out a little better than I expected. Thanks, Barbara. Okay. So now we know Tanya has a use for matte medium. She wasn't sure before, but now she does. Okay.
Let me see if I have a different matte medium that maybe is a little thinner. Now that one is way thicker.
A melted crayon on that thing, possibly. Kathy, um, the problem melted crayon is getting it to stay melted. Ooh, that's pretty in there. Now we're gonna put that in there. Let's see what happens. Ooh, 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 ooh. We're gonna put another drop over here on this side. Ooh, that's so cool. Okay, now do we have any colors of besides copper? No, we got lots of metallics, but do we have a gold? Because I think we need a gold in there. I'll bet you that's kind of a gold. Nope. Got lots of shiny colors, but ooh, she watered it down. So
Yep, I wet it down.
okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. What's interesting too is these inks sort of repel one another. Oh, Jean, that's yummy.
Okay, so I wet it down. I
Uh-huh.
used glazing medium. I don't
Uh-huh.
know what I have it for. I have a friend, an artist friend who moved recently, and she couldn't take all that stuff. So that's where a lot of this came from.
Okay. These are pretty. They're kind of, you can't really tell all the colors that are in them because they're starting to be very
No, this is too much fun.
Oh, that is really cool.
And that
Christine,
was
hi,
glitter.
Christine. She says drop the ink while the lazy Susan is spinning.
Yes, I know, but it's so hard.
Hard to do, isn't it?
It
It's very hard to
is.
do. They just don't realize how hard it is to do that.
Oh, Angela, that's my favorite color too.
What, orange?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, it didn't do too much because I can't get it fast enough with.
Yeah. That one's cool.
Somebody's going to be awfully upset with me when I say, figure out how to put a motor on this, dear.
It might be cheaper to buy one of the more expensive little kits at Hobby Lobby or someplace like that that has, in the kids department,
Yeah.
it has batteries under it because they have them. I have to go set out another piece of paper and move some paper, so I'll be right back. Let's see here.
I like it. I can't get any over here, but I guess that's the way it's going to be. Good thing I don't mind getting dirty.
Well, I don't think, anyone that's an artist really has ever minded getting dirty. If you do, you're probably in the wrong place.
Exactly. I have to step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
Blow on. Angela, I'm going to tell you, it is really hard to do anything while it's spinning because it stops spinning so fast. It takes a lot to physically spin it, and then you go to pick up a dropper or anything, and it's already finished. So and I just am putting these papers in, guys, because I knew that the thing would throw paint. And why shouldn't I get little papers um instead of having it on the inside of the toy? Where they used to drill in a box with a hole in it. I saw a video where they used a drill in a box with a hole in it. Yeah, and that would work beautifully. But the thing is how do you support the drill? Because you're going to have that drill underneath the box.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
What's going to work? Oh, she froze.
I forgot. I had already taken it off.
Oh, okay.
I have the Tim Holtz sprayer thingy.
Okay.
My grandson thought it was a toy, so
Oh.
I had to go find it.
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
That's
The
pretty.
colors are perfect. And you
That's
see the
perfect.
little bit of glitter in there.
Uh-huh.
I just realized that if I pull pages out of existing journals that aren't done to do this on, then the journals become closer to full.
That's true, Andrea, because my dollar is really a lot of fun. Honestly, this dollar is really I oops, that's a lot of green. It's been very well spent. I think I better shake that again. Oh, that came out really cool. Let me get rid of this. Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool? That is really cool.
Ooh, that is pretty.
It's got brass and then green and then copper. And yep, the inks are working very nicely. I can coffee and toasted sourdough fruit both. Mmm. Mmm. I like the way the water lets it bleed and then the spinner spins it out.
It's a different look than just the spin, so I kind of like it too.
Mm-hmm.
But the inside of my box looks like somebody's been murdered.
That's why the paper, because then you have two art projects at the same time.
Yeah.
I was surprised it didn't throw it any higher than it threw it.
Yeah, me too.
I expected it to go, I expected to have to put a lid on this every single time. So
I just love it more and more, everything I do on it.
oh yeah, that's cool.
Oh, now I'm wishing I had some copper.
Now I want to play. There you go, Angela. Jean was wanting to go out to the store. That's how bad she wanted to play. She figured out some other way to do it, though.
Yep. Thank goodness I'd already doodled on my Lazy Susan, so it didn't bother me.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Place your bets. What are we betting on, Holly? You're having fun. That's all that matters, Julie, is that you're having a good time. He's right by there now. Okay. It looks like this, Angela, and it was in the toy department. It was in with a bunch of toys, and they had a lot of them at my store. Tell them to look wherever there's. Oh, and they might have been in the what do you call that? Like the holiday stuff at one of the stores, like where they have. Oh, like where they have the oh, what am I thinking? The Easter toys and stuff like that. The presents for the toys for kids. I love the sound that makes. It's kind of like roulette. Oh yeah.
I can't get my copper. It's too thick.
Oh dear.
So.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is pretty.
That's pretty. Sometimes you gotta know when to stop.
Yeah, I should have done that a few minutes ago.
Oops. Oh, but I like it. Now the copper's moving around.
Yep.
I was going to tell y'all something. What was it? Oh, I know what. For everybody in chat, just so you know, those little pins that I made last night in my video last night, they're only about this big. They are in the, and I talked about it in the video. They're in the Valentine's section at Dollar Tree. Lisa and I are actually going to use those one day and work on things for our journal pantry stash. So you might want to think about getting a package of them. They are perfect to make little pins for any journal. They're little tiny and we make them into paper clips. So we're going to do that on a journal pantry day. I can't remember which day, but we have it planned. So like dotting and need Jean is using, that would be handy. Actually she uses it to doodle. That Lazy Susan she uses to doodle. You can buy those in the organizing your kitchen section. And I don't know where Jean got hers, but that's you can get them there.
I ordered mine on Amazon.
Okay.
But as we've been doing this, I shouldn't. I ordered two, one from one grandkid and one from the other grandkid on their some kind of fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
And they're Lazy Susan kind of like bowls, but they're flat. And I keep looking at them and thinking, well, if I could take all that stuff out of there, because that's what my pens and markers and things are in.
Uh-huh.
It's already got the Lazy Susan part. It's got the sides. It's got the, I could almost put a handle on it.
I'm
thinking. But for the price I paid for those, because they're good quality,
yeah,
it'd probably be just as smart to go buy the toy.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. I don't know how you would get a spinner underneath this thing. It's got a gear on the bottom of it, but as for the cranberry one too, would I get like a total pick? Oh yeah, Kathy, it's for $1. It's really fun. Now I know that everybody said try it when it's spinning, but it is really hard to get anything on there when it's actually spinning. I will try again to do it when it's spinning because that might be cool. And I will also tell you that I really am liking the matte medium under it because it's causing it to get like cells in it. Yeah, see, it drips, but you can't get it doesn't spin long enough. Oh, but that one turned out really pretty. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, pretty. Okay, let's get this out of the way. And see, I have a pretty piece of paper to oh, you know what these would make gorgeous ruffles. Paper ruffles. Yep. Folded paper ruffles. That's what we'll do with those. I think they would be fun paper ruffles. Are you guys getting bored yet? Do you want me to change to do something else? I hope not. Oh, Jean, that's pretty. What colors are those?
Those are the alloy alcohol inks. And it's just on paper, and I'm assuming that all of the grayish that looks like a water stain as the alcohol, and it will dry out pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Kathy, I just got it. Week or so ago, I just did uh, a a haul on it, and Lisa just got hers at this store the other day. Like maybe Friday, she got hers. David Rosette. Yes, sorry, that's what I was thinking. This one is really pretty, guys.
I love that.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Those alloy ink, alcohol inks don't blend with the other alcohol inks.
So they're separating and doing a sort of a separation thing, which is part of what's making things fun on this thing.
Yeah, now I'm gonna let it run because I love drips.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Andrea. I agree. I will tell you my hands feel sticky.
Okay. I love that.
That
And
is really pretty.
that's the alcohol inks. Those alloys, those were something I bought that I hadn't used either.
Yeah, see, that's the thing.
That's all running.
We need to not do that. We need to not be doing that.
You're right. We need to not do that. But I have to tell you, my arms are really tired from spinning this puppy.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Okay. Kathy, I would tell you, this is the box. I would tell you to look where they have all of the Easter toys and toys to give kids for like, because they had a huge amount of these, more than just you find on the toy shelf. That was the thing. They had a ton of them. Okay, we're gonna blue and lime green. How's that sound?
Cool.
Lots of blue, I guess. Now we're going to do the lime green. I'm finally getting it where it's working pretty good. Ooh, now that's really cool. Now we're going to have to put some copper over the top of that. Oh, yeah.
That's why I had to dig out the alcohol inks. It was the only free-flowing copper I had.
Mm-hmm. And the inks really work way better than the paint did. Now, the paint was working pretty well on the paint that came with it was working pretty well on the matte medium. And that is really what's making the separations in these things, if you ask me, is the matte medium. Lisa, are you sure you don't want to go play? Take your computer out there. I'll send you a link. Oh. Yep. Oh, and this is really pretty too. Yes, you do. Get Darren to go and take them down for you. Oh, he's out there using the studio. Well, okay. I really think that came out cool. That one is, I'm getting more and more, it's working better and better.
That's what it takes, practice.
Mm-hmm.
Playtime.
Just about the time I feel like it's going to be really good, though, it's going. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to run out of little circles. I cut a bunch. I could have. I die cut these as long as I could stand there. Google our spinner game. It will come up with different ones. I'm sure, Julie. Kathy, I haven't decided what my plan is yet, but I'm thinking that they would be fun to make into a little book, but I'm not, I have no idea. Not, honestly, don't know. Okay, this is a really bright one. Oh, she's going to play with hers. Lisa's going to play with hers tomorrow night, unless everyone will be bored seeing it twice in 2 days. I don't think so because it's cool. You're gonna just have to have fun, Lisa. That's all that matters. I have to work tomorrow night, but I'll be lurking. My show for this week is an odd days. So but I'll be there. I'll just be in and out. Thank you, Andrea. Okay, now that's interesting. That all went to one side and it all kind of came off. So let's see what happens. If we put it over here. I don't think this crowd knows how to get bored. I agree with you, Andrea. Ooh, let me see that. Ooh, very cool. You're moved off. You got moved off to the right a little bit, so we're not seeing things as well as we should. Oh, but that's pretty.
I just keep sliding.
Yeah, that's because your box keeps moving over. Okay, that's really kind of cool, but it's not finished yet. Let's see here. What do we want? We want this. Okay, on there and on there. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking these are really...
Go ahead.
These are really, really cool, and that they're going to be some really cool doodle things.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
You know I'm having a good time because my eyes can't hardly go for 2 hours on the live. And here I'm still.
And you're still on, and it's almost 3.
I know.
Okay. This is just too much color to leave like that. So I'm just going to. Ooh. Should have done that to some of the others. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. I might have to pick those up and play with them a little bit. You guys do know I don't want to get paint on my fingers, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all know that, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, but dang, that's cool. Yep. Those are going to make even prettier ruffles now. Lisa, I tried it with the Mod Podge mixture and it worked. It just isn't. my Mod Podge mixture is just a little thicker.
Whoops.
So try using your Mod Podge mixture. Yeah, and splatter paint. Yep. There was such a buildup of paint along the edges that was not really getting seen. This works really well to just play in that paper.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like them better now than I did before. Some of them might be too dry to do, but from now on I will do that to them, that's for sure, because I think they'll be more usable. One is called Tornado Spin Art. Is this regular paper or is Lisa, I didn't think about adding machine tape, but this was actually legal size copy paper. And so it's 14 inches. This is a 14-inch piece. This piece is 14 inches by about 2.25. And it fits in there just right. See, that piece is almost dry now, which is okay. So it's about 2 inches wide and 14 inches long, but adding machine tape would have worked perfectly. I didn't think about that until after I had cut this up. One is called Tornado Spin Art. Oh, I think that would be fun. Tornado Spin Art. Okay. Now I got to get this piece off of there without messing it up. Highly recommend a rag. This makes me think. Oh.
I'm not sure that I could get that off with a rag.
It helps a little bit sometimes. Mr. T. Fairy, are you listening? Jeff? Oh, he must not be able to hear me. Okay. Yeah, it's not enough even with the baby wipe, but that's,
Well, now I'm using alcohol inks, so.
Oh, yeah, you're a mess.
Yeah. All right. I went and got the real McCoy.
And Lisa, I used wait a minute. One of these, the largest one of these nesting circle things to cut circles. Just so you know. You got the real McCoy meaning what?
I got out the Yupo paper.
Oh.
My table is not level. That's what my problem is.
Oh, well, mine is spinning sideways too, and my table's pretty level. seriously doubt, guys, that I would go and buy a spin art thing just for the sake of spinning art. But $1 was well worth. I mean, I'm glad I spent my dollar. Oh, that's pretty. She gonna have a pretty box too. All right. We have all kinds of colors down here. Do you suppose we have a red? Oh, yeah. That's a red. And that's a pretty blue. So let's see if these colors will work. Ooh, Jean, that's pretty. The fun thing about alcohol inks, I think, is the fact that they have a different color palette sort of thing than, they're not the same kind of colors as a lot of things. They have I can't explain it. Never mind.
I know what you're saying, though.
Anybody who's time flies when you're having fun. Yes, it does. Are you going to have to go, Angela? Let me tell everybody that's here right now, if you haven't already subscribed to Jean, let me see if I can get her link in the. Oh dear. Let me. There's Jean at Jean's that's Jean's channel. You want to subscribe to Jean because she is really fun to play with.
Thank you.
Besides the fact that she's very talented. Ooh.
I really like that.
That's really cool.
Yeah. The worst part about it, it's going to be hard to use it.
Because?
I want to keep it and look at it.
Okay. Okay. Well, it deserves like an echo print to go with it. Eco print, not echo. My son says, Mom, why do you keep doing that? I don't know. I don't know why I keep doing that.
I keep calling tea-dyed tie-dyed.
Oh. Well, 1 drop, 2 drops. Come on, give me another drop right there. There we go. My fingers are just about as sticky as I get. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. We're done. Yep. I like that one. And I don't know that you can see it on camera, but there is a difference between this red out here and that red right there. There's a shade that's totally different, and there's some really cool lines in there. I just hope it dries as cool as it looks.
I got to be careful. I'm losing lids. Oh, there it is.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
And I have mixed my watercolor inks and my alcohol inks on some of it. I'm still liking it. So
I think it's just a matter of playing with it, and you just keep playing with it, and sooner or later you'll figure out what you're going to do with it, but it's just too much fun and you get too much cool stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? This would be fun to do.
I've never been one to follow the rules exactly. You know, if they say, well, you can't mix this and you can't mix that. And I'm like, yeah, well, watch me.
That's right. Watch me. The only thing I'm really kind of careful about is to not put something sharp on my jelly plate.
Exactly.
That's,
Me too.
that's the only thing that, and I try not to, make anything smell.
Well, I try to be safe, and
Yeah. Uh-huh.
that's my first thing. And then
How
after
do I
that,
have enough space to put all of them to dry? Um, Julie, I have I put freezer paper out on the floor, and I already took one piece of freezer paper to the dining room, or and I'm going to have to get up and take another piece to the dining room because I can't track through there anymore. So that way I can just pick up the whole piece of freezer paper and move it. That's how I've been doing it. Oh, Jean, that's pretty.
yep,
Oh, oh, I think you better leave that alone. That's a
I'm giving,
hummingbird. Do you not see it?
yep, right there.
Uh-huh.
Or it could be a flower.
Yes, it could.
Yep, it's done.
It's done. Mm-hmm. Kind
I
of, sort of is. Yep.
have to be kind of careful because it's still wet with alcohol.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. More pretty blue. Mona said she saw the hummingbird too. Julie, that's one of the reasons why I don't often take a lot of classes because uh, I've had teachers tell me, "Oh, you can't do that," and I'm like, "Well, watch me."
Hold my tea.
Yeah, it's like, no, here in the South we say, "Hold my beer," but
Well, yeah, I'm in the South too, and I would have said that, but I didn't know if it would offend anybody.
yeah, I try not to offend anybody, and I don't drink it, so
I don't
it
even.
would my tea. Oh dear. Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, let's try some blue. And this is another one of those things I got tons and tons of alcohol inks. So using them up is a good thing.
I was going to say the only thing I have used the alcohol inks for that I really enjoyed was painting with them, and it's you can't use very many if you're painting with them.
Yeah.
It does not use them up very fast. Oh, that one's pretty too.
Oh, I like that one.
Do I think I need a little more like the gold on it?
Do you have silver?
No, I don't think this is white. I don't think it's silver. No, that's masking liquid. That's not even white. I have some white, but I don't have silver.
Then I say go for it.
And you say gold for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Which gold is this one? Oh, let's see what gold this one is. This might be a different gold. Tanya must have glasses to read this one, however. And apparently the little stickers have the color covered up. Now that's more orange than gold. We're gonna go for the it's called brass. Lisa says, sure. Yeah, that's true. You might not get it back. Teresa, that's true. Okay. Well, I might have should have left it alone, but it's pretty. Might have should have. Don't you like that? Might have should have. Uh-oh. My toy's getting too messy again. I just tore my paper. Oh, it's actually prettier than I thought.
That is pretty.
Yeah, did I say hello, Teresa? I hope so. Okay. Oh, I should have left that on there for a minute. Okay. Oh, sometimes you make mud. I made mud. That's okay.
You can doodle on it in another color and it'll look
And
like
it will,
it's supposed to be that way.
it will be pretty mud. And it's actually got some shiny stuff in it that will ought to be really pretty. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Loving this play, girls. Well, thank you, Dar.
Thanks. I'm having a great time. I may never become clean again, but I'm having a great time.
Yeah, well, I agree. I may never become clean again. Every so often, you got to clean this thing out. Even with the paper, the inks fly out, and then the paper sticks. The paper was to keep the rest of my desk clean. However, the paper is becoming just as much fun as the little circly things. So. The stamp on it with black paint. Yes, Julie. I mean, there's so many things you could do with that. Okay, I need to take a sheet to the other room. I'll be right back. Oh, that's pretty.
Since I'll probably cut it up for collage, I'm going to see what happens when I do this over here.
I'm waiting for it to spin it, guys, because I got to see this one. Oh, I see a flower in that one, too.
If I could just get this to go that way. We're going to leave it alone. The only part about leaving it alone is then I have to start all over. And I want to just keep adding and adding and adding.
You want to just keep playing with it? Is that what you're telling me?
Okay. No.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a paper to the other room so that I can have some more room to put stuff down. We'll be right back. Julie, this is what I do. See, I got it on a piece of freezer paper so that I can pick it up and I can take it somewhere else to lay it out.
Can you see how that alloy doesn't mix in? It separates. Isn't that awesome? Mm.
Honey, can you come do me a couple of ones and see these and okay, next piece of paper.
That's true. I need to use it somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And I will. Just don't know what yet. And that's okay, because it doesn't matter.
Oops, gotta put it up. Just 1 second. Let me put this down. Can you put tea in there, but can you wet this down and wring it out so that it's, damp, and then just put it back in that container? Because I'm going through wet wipes like crazy. I usually wet down a rag and I forgot. So, okay, next. Linda likes the orange one. By the way, one piece of painter's tape has worked to hold these in pretty well all day. So, just so y'all know. Of course, these are pearlescent stuff, so they are not, they have to be shook up really good. The ones I cut, Lisa, were 3 3/4 inches. They're a touch too big. Oh, Jean, that worked.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to give it a little spritz of alcohol right here and get those little cells in there. What do I think?
My backgrounds are about to get funky doodled flowers. Cool, Dar. If you do, it needs to be tiny. Thank you, hon. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's perfect. I appreciate it. Mr. Tea Fairy brought me tea. I think just a little tiny bit. Oh, Lisa says leave it. So, no, leave it. So you better leave it alone.
I'm going to let that one dry a little bit. It's still pretty wet with alcohol, and I don't want it to run too much.
Yeah, if you let it run very far, it's going to bleed everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this rag feels so much better than those baby wipes.
But I didn't really like it. The good thing about working on it on the Yupo paper, I could spray it with alcohol and wipe the whole thing off.
Off. There you go. Lisa says, I am not the boss. Do what you want. I'm afraid if you spray it, the pink is gonna run all together. It's just gonna be one big blob of pink.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. This would be the only thing that I would try to get it in, because I like how it doesn't mix.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would be real cool with cells, but I would want to put it in a tiny, I don't want to use this spray bottle. So
too bad you don't have a dropper.
I probably do. Somewhere. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, this purple looks pretty when it shakes up. We'll see how it comes out on the paper. The gold in the middle is amazing, Candy says. And Barbara says it's stunning. I love
Thank
the
you,
way that
lady.
the pink is getting darker around the gold.
Yeah, and it is filling in a little bit.
Once again, this dropper is all plugged up. Ooh, that's a silvery purple. That kind of looks funky. It needs more darker purple. Got a hair. Where did that hair come from? Certainly not mine. Oh, it can't be a hair. It must be a thread. Lisa says her hands are itching to play. Oh no. I'm going to cut some U-post circles and use alcohol inks too. Ooh, cool. So she's going to use the little dollar spinner and use the alcohol inks. Julie suggested that I try some kind of shiny paper with the paint and ink, but oops, that didn't work so well. I need to see if they have silver in this acrylic ink. I'm just surprised this thing has held up to my mad spinning of it today. You know, it's like I'm really pushing it, and it goes ahead and it keeps spinning. I figured it'd be broke by now. Really and truly.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm not getting that journal done either, am I?
No, you're not. Mm-mm.
That's okay. I added the little dots and it's different now, but that was too solid for me. I like that. Because, see, look at all that doodle room in there, you know?
In there, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I like it. So far, I haven't disliked anything.
Oh, Angela says she's got one. They had one, so she got it. Okay, now that's really interesting. It just kind of, let's try a different pink.
You know, if y'all could have seen how clean this room was when I started and how much it's not, I have to move
and how much it's not. Dark, I can tell you right straight out, you can see the here it's plastic. The little spinny, I'll turn it upside down after I finish this one so you can see it. Okay. Yeah, that's a little better. We're getting there. It just needed something. I don't know. That piece of paper is going to be topping wet. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now I'm happy.
See, it's even different now than after it's dried.
Oh, yeah. Dart, I'll turn it upside down as soon as I get this one laid down. This is the thing that spins, and it's got a plastic cog. This is the thing that makes it spin, and it's just a plastic push piece. So,
and for all that plastic and it's still held together, that's amazing.
yeah, I mean, okay, there's 6, there's 11 here, and there's a couple of papers in the other room. So, you know, I'm now. The other thing is if I don't get this paper on it exactly, see the paper that comes with it goes into some little cogs. If I don't get the paper in there exactly, it doesn't go right in the middle, but that's all right. I don't care because it didn't spin in the middle anyway. So, okay. All right, we're going to go for lime, green, and turquoise. What measurement is the circle it came with? Julie, it is, I don't know, it doesn't tell you, and it is like an eighth, a 16th or an eighth of an inch smaller than 3/4. So 3 5/8 maybe, but it's probably, seeing how this, I'm sure, came from China. It's probably, uh-oh, I forgot my matte medium. Well, we'll put it on top. It's probably centimeters, you know, and so I really don't know. Now, about 3 3/4. 3 3/4 is just a hair too big to fit in the thing. So it's probably closer to 3 5/8. Ooh,
I'm sure making lots of pretty flowers. If I could just put it so that this part that comes down is green.
well, you know, you could always put that in with a pin later.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's dark.
I love how it goes to the edges and all that gold is on the edges. And
Lisa just said the same thing. You could paint.
The gold and the copper didn't even mix.
Yeah, Julie. This dies. This one is 3 1/4, and the next one's 3 3/4. But 3 1/2 wouldn't be the right size either. So, you know, it's not a big deal. It's working just fine with it taped in there, and actually it's probably easier to get off. That one's really pretty. I'm not unhappy with the 3 3/4 circle. Isn't that pretty? Party. And there's some sparkly stuff in there too, so that's the other thing is I don't know how these behave until they get dry. I will have to trace around one and cut them out by hand. Maybe I better work on that part tonight. Angela, there was about, I don't know, 6 or so pieces of paper in the kit. And after that, yes, I had to cut my own. So I used my Big Shot with the Spellbinders die. So yes, I did cut my own circles. Yeah, you might want to run out there and get your paper and get your toy and start cutting. And Lisa, you want you want it to be a little bit of cardstock. If it's not cardstock, it's really hard to get off of there. Okay, there's an awful lot of paint in that. It's starting to make my paper stick in there, so we have to get another baby wipe. Clean up our toy. Every so often you have to clean your toys, you know. I knew that 6 or 8, Angela, was not going to make me, wasn't going to last long enough to make me happy. Ooh, that one's pretty, Jean. Ooh, that's yummy.
I know. Thank you. I shouldn't say I know. I mean, I like it. Now let that one set just a little bit. It's still kind of ink still, or the alcohol's not evaporated all the way yet.
Jean must be having a good time. She's been on here 3.5 hours. Did you know that, y'all?
No, I didn't.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I kind of might need to go potty here soon, but otherwise I'm pretty good.
Well, you know,
I've even taken a drink now that I think of it.
You haven't? Oh, I already finished one bottle of tea. I didn't even, I cut enough circles. I haven't run out yet.
Wow, that's a butterfly. Is anybody up?
Oh, it is a butterfly. Yep. Get it spinning, then drop in the colors. Christy, hi, Christy. The deal is neither one of them stay spinning long enough to drop the colors in. This much I will tell you. We've already tried that. You cannot spin it and it doesn't stay spinning long enough. Yes.
I would love to see it if we did.
Yeah, it would be gorgeous if it would. 6 or 8 is perfect for a kid to play at a party, but not long enough for us. It just doesn't stay spinning long enough. Now, I will also tell you that I've been using matte medium in there. Let me get this cleaned off because if I don't, it's going to be stuck. Lisa, I was going to just show you. Let's do this with my Mod Podge mixture. The only reason I went back to the matte medium is it's thinner than the Mod Podge mixture, and therefore it spins out a little better. What shall we go for? This funky orange might be fun. Let's try it. See, it spun out and it gives you the cells that are really cool, which I really like. Let's go for this blue. Yeah, Dar, that's what they were saying. I should get Jeffrey to come in here and spin my spinny toy for me, but I don't know that he could get in here. There's not enough room. I have made a huge mess. Oh, that came out cool.
Ooh, that is cool.
I think we're going to put some yellow in it, that gold bronzy color again. Um, and the Mod Podge is working really well, Lisa. It's just the my what you call it was just thinner. Ooh. Yep. Ooh, that bronze is really cool in there. And see, this paint doesn't thin off of it as much. Doesn't thin out as much, but isn't that cool? Oh, that's really cool, Jane.
I wish I knew why it's only going one direction.
I don't, crooked, I don't know. Or you're not getting the paper directly in the center. Hi, Kathleen. Found the eraser. I think I got a couple of trolls too. Those square erasers. There, some were frozen, some were trolls. Lisa found some. They were in an area where you have to really look. Dollar Tree is one of those places that sometimes you really have to look. That one's, I like that one. But mine is spinning off to one side too, Jane. So, I'm not sure exactly why. But it is. And like I said, guys, these pieces of paper on the side were not part of the kit. The kit came, for those of you who are just coming in, came with these 3 paints, which still have paint in them. We just switched over to the inks, and I have more inks than I have paint. So wait for dishes. Okay. And those of you who have been making the journal pantry with Lisa and I, last night I did I forgot to put my paper on there. I did a video where I made little, what do you call those things? Paper clip pins to go in a little tiny journal. They will go in any journal. Lisa and I are going to spend a day making those for our journal pantry. So you might want to look at the Valentine's stuff. They have little short pins. Found them at the register. And Kathleen, that's about where mine were. Yeah, Mona says your Lazy Susan has a wobble in it. And that's probably
yeah, I'm sure it has to do with the fact that it's got a wad of tape under it.
Yep.
Because I can't, I gotta have it or it's gonna go everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm liking this, just filling in all the spaces.
Oh, that's pretty.
One more little spot right there.
I'm surprised that everybody hasn't gotten a headache from all the spinny thingy we're making noise for. It just keeps going like that. That's your husband saying, "Where's my dinner?"
Oh, could be, but he does most of the cooking, so.
Ah,
And we're having steak for supper, so
you having what?
steak.
Oh, yummy. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Ooh, that is cool.
I like that one. I just think it's a waste to leave all that paint piled up in one edge that I can just spin it around with my finger. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm finger painting basically.
Yeah, my spray bottle's leaking.
Uh-oh. Ooh, that looks like a very bad firestorm.
I really like this one.
We could mute if you get a headache. Yes, we could. We could mute if you get a headache, but then you won't get to hear what we have to say. Hmm. Oh, they could mute if they're getting a headache. There you go. Uh-huh. That's true, Lisa. Lisa, take a rag out to the studio with you. It helps on your hands. It's way better than the wet wipes. They weren't getting the paint off at all. Getting your fingers in this thing to get this out of there is the hardest part, I think.
Look at all those veins. Man, I'm loving this.
Ooh, that one's gorgeous.
I may have to use this whole Yoo-hoo paper.
Oh, somebody I was watching. Okay, who was it? I can't remember. So sorry that I can't remember, guys, but she buys packages of Dollar Tree poster boards, you know, the kind uh in the teacher section. And she says that it is got a plasticky coating on it on one side and that it works really well with alcohol inks. Not totally the same as UPO paper, but really well. And she had some pictures and they were really pretty. So it might be something to try. And especially since Jean's going to be out of UPO paper. Now, she doesn't have to go buy a spinner toy because she has a spinner already. Well, that's true, Lisa. Mm-hmm. If this gives you a headache, you're going to have a bad headache tomorrow night when you start playing too. Okay. We're going to try this pink. Jean, that's pretty. That's pretty.
Yeah, I had to add something to one of them that was done because it was too much white space.
Oh, your spinny toy is pretty too.
I know, isn't it? It's really sticky on the edges. I'm hoping when it dries, it should be okay because the majority of everything on here is alcohol ink.
Uh-huh.
So it should be fine. My box window, it really looks like a party.
Mm-hmm. Julie wonders how it would work on photo paper.
Photo
I'm thinking
works
that
pretty good.
these inks would probably work real well on photo paper.
Yeah.
Okay. And I really do like the fact that the matte medium gives this a different. It just kind of changes the way it spins across there.
Mm-hmm. I may have to add more to this one. That's really all
It's,
become one solid color.
it's got a lot of pink.
Yeah, it does. I won't play with it because it's alcohol. I can wipe it all off.
There you go. Flow effect, yeah. And flow medium added to the some regular acrylic paint would probably work too, but this is working really well to put the matte medium on it.
All right. Going to go out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to use browns.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay, that's pretty. Mm-hmm. I love the way it spins on the edges and stuff too.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Brown, gold, and copper. That's what Lisa says. Brown, gold, and copper. Ooh, ooh. Okay, let's see. I don't think I have any brown. No, no brown. This is a funny peachy orange I haven't used. A lot of these inks have shimmer in it, so when they dry, they ought to be really pretty.
Okay.
That is, if I can get them to shake up, because a lot of them don't want to shake. Okay. Barbara, Barbara says, try spitting it with one hand and blow through a straw at the same time. Barbara?
I could do that, Barbara, but right now the 911 employees couldn't get to me because of all the stuff on the floor.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you had a good comeback. Oh, dear. Yep, yep. Oops. My tape may be starting to go. I may have to get a new piece of tape. Oh, no. Another piece of tape. Oh, no. Get in there. Didn't go in the hole. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty.
I kind of like that. Mm-hmm.
Dar says, "Yup, yup," which means leaving it alone is, the wise choice.
Oh, you guys don't know how hard that is.
I do, because I play with Lisa all the time, and she has trouble with that too. Uh-huh. I'm not going to tell you I'm any better, but Ah, another one that's plugged up. No, apparently not. It's not plugged up. There we go. Wonder how slow I could spin this. It's no fun when you spin it slow. Much more fun when you spin it fast. That's a pretty color, but ooh, those are pretty colors. Ooh, that one needs some copper. And see, the two inks don't go together, and then the matte medium makes them do other funny things. It's like the matte medium gives them cells. Oh, that's pretty, Jean.
I like it. It's a whole new world. That's what I would call it.
A whole new, okay. Most things need some copper. That's true. That may have been too much copper, but we'll see. Oh, now that's better. Let's see if we can really get it spun out. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's pretty.
Our art association here in town has an art show every fall. We didn't get to have it last year, so we have it right now.
Yeah, I think I saw some postings.
Yeah, I entered one piece. I took third place in my category.
Ooh.
And
congratulations.
I don't know, something that was said, oh, most things need copper, maybe. I don't know, but the name of my piece was Square Peg in a Round Hole.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it was all collaged pieces of paper, and it was flowers coming out of square vases, and then the tablecloth was polka dots with doodles. So, I mean, I looked at it, and that's what I saw was Square Peg in a Round Hole. I don't know. Everybody thought that was the funniest name, so we'll see what we can do with this one here.
Yep, change it. These little strips are going to be cool to make ruffles out of, I think. They'll be really cool to make ruffles. And okay, that is really a pretty one. It really is. There's no way the camera gets it as good as it is.
That's pretty.
Angela said, her son, Angela's son said, "Oh, it looks like you're going to make a mess with that thing." Yeah, that's why that's why I cut these pieces of paper, Angela, was to make sure that it stayed inside the toy. I didn't want my paper. I didn't want paint all over everywhere, like it isn't all over everywhere already. Yep. And guys, one of the things I put up copy paper for mine, but adding machine tape would work really well. Just so y'all know. I just didn't think about it when I was cutting up paper. Ooh, Jean, that's pretty.
I like it. I like the cells in it. So
yeah,
and the alcohol does that. So
oh, Every so often, you really need to clean this thing out. Really, really, really. Because it gets puddled down in there. Yes, that is half the fun is making a mess. I agree. Yep. Half the fun is making a mess. And Jean says if you're not up to your elbows in it, then it's not any fun at all. So
That's right.
come in. I need a drip right in the middle. There we go. That stuff doesn't drip real well, just so y'all know. Go slow, go slow. Let's see what happens. Go slow, go fast. Go fast. Okay, we're going to put a second layer red on and see what happens.
I like going back and looking at him. I see a monster man in here. Here's his eyes, and this side of his face is messed up.
Ooh, I see that too now. Mine are too wet to, you can't pick them up right now. They're still very wet. Okay, that's even cooler. It's got 2 layers of red on it. Now we're going to put the copper in it. I just wanted red and copper. I cut up enough paper. I was afraid I wasn't going to have enough, but it's lasting, so. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I think I'm going to have to call it a day.
Well, I'm getting ready to go too because I've got to work tonight. So I was going to stay until 4 o'clock. And so if you're ready to go, just sign on out. And we're just really glad. Wait 1 minute though. Let me put your channel up again. Guys, remember if you haven't subbed over to Jean's channel, make sure you sub Jean's channel because she's fun to watch too.
Thank you.
So, but honey, just whenever you're ready, just sign on out. I'm probably going to stay till 4, which is only 10 more minutes, only because I have paper left.
Ooh, look at my edges.
Ooh, that thing is really pretty.
I know. I really like it.
And your doodle in the middle,
Yeah, now I'm going to have to finish doodling out so it looks framed.
Yeah. Isn't that pretty? That is really pretty. Just red and copper. I think we're going to do green and copper here in just a minute.
Well, thank you all for hanging around and watching us and letting us make a mess with you.
Well, Jean, thanks for coming to play with me. I'm really, really glad you said yes. Especially knowing now that you missed doing the auction with Care. And
I didn't need to spend any money anyway, so it probably did me good.
Oh, okay. Oh, dear. Too funny. Too funny.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for being here.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more pieces. Like I said, I'm going to go at 4. I have like I said, I have a show that starts tonight, which is not normal, but it was what I could get. So I'm pretty prepared. I have a few more pictures to take and all, but it won't be too bad. So I can play for another 5 minutes. Besides, I have to make an all green and copper one because that was really pretty with the red and copper. So I have to make an all green and copper one. I really want it to spin. It's funny, it spins on one side, and let's put some green right there. It's got two colors of green, though. It's really funny the way it goes down. This is just, I don't know. I may have to get me something bigger where I could spin big sheets of, but I'm going to want it, to spin great big sheets of paper. I'm not sure what all colors I have, but green and copper if I have them in the ink, and for sure in the alcohol inks. Hi, Mary. We've been having fun. This is a $1 toy that I got at Dollar Tree. Okay, well, now we're going to put the copper in because, let's shake this again because it's still not really. Okay, dear, I'm getting ready to sign off here in just a couple minutes anyways. I'm actually going to probably finish these up and get ready to go. Uh-oh, there we go. That one's still not, that one needs something else. It needs just a little more something. So we're going to put more green on top. And of course, we'll probably have to put more copper on top. Oops. That's a little better. I like that a little bit more. The more you add to it, the more it does that. The spider webby thing, which is it's perfect now. Bye, Linda. Okay. Let's see what happens when we do. Oops. There's just so much paint right along the edge that it just seemed silly not to spread it around. There we go. I would say our dollar at Dollar Tree was well spent. Okay. I gotta move stuff so I can put that one down, guys. Just 1 second. Okay. Goldfish. Not sure. Oh, is that what it looks like? Is goldfish? Yeah, the strips are really cool, Lisa. And so, I mean, otherwise it would all be wasted paint. It would all be all in here, and it works really well. It doesn't throw it out as bad as I was afraid it was going to throw it out, but I really like that one. That one came out really pretty. I'm just going to set it right there. Anyways, guys, I am going to go. Like I said, for starters, I have to clean this up so that I can take pictures. I have enough paint on me to last 3 lifetimes. Lisa will be on tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. And Lisa's gonna cut some Yupo paper and put it in the little dollar spinner. So, oh, there's terrible sunshine. Sorry. Um, so you definitely want to see what she's doing tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time. Did you try spinning then dropping colors in? Christy, hun, it doesn't stay spinning long enough. We tried that in the beginning to drop the colors in as it was spinning, but it doesn't spin long enough. By the time you spin it and pick up whatever you're trying to drop in, it is stopping. So that's one of the, it was $1. So I'm really happy with how it's working. I will tell you that whatever that the matte medium helped even the inks to do things by putting the matte medium in there or Mod Podge. I used Mod Podge on a couple of them to see. It makes it flow together and do. We were making the comment that the pouring medium would probably work real well too. So, but I don't have any of that. So this worked, and that's what we come up with. So Lisa's going to play with alcohol inks in the dollar spinner tomorrow night, though. So you want to check it out. Tuesday, we're making envelopes and envelope pockets for our journal pantry. That'll be Tuesday at 2 on my channel. And Thursday, we're making pockets for our journal pantry, and that will be on Lisa's channel. So we'll see you guys all later. I'm going to go. Thanks for coming. Really enjoyed playing, guys. I really had a lot of fun. So I better get going, though, because I got to get to work. So see y'all later. Bye-bye.